or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your February 2020 read. Also, my reads are timeless. When you see it, it's for you, darling dears. Namaste, Alexis Holmes. First to pop in. Glad you could pop in. My fire signs, my big cat Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it's your time. They say you're bold. They also said you're brash. They whisper about your creativities and your daring. They want you to burn too brightly and burn out. They want you to what? Spontaneously combust with a hot temper. But Aries, you understand you hold the whip and you're not going to be pulled about like taffy. Right, let's dive in, darling dears. Big cat wave to the Aries sign. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, my fire signs. Fist bump. Right, let's get the energy that's around you as you jettison into February 2022. You heard the bell, divinely guided. Base your deck, darling dear, you made a choice, a blind choice, possibly what? You didn't go by your heart chakra. Your heart chakra can be skullduggerous because it's easily fooled by good golly and gosh, by someone that doesn't speak the truth. And you will also notice they will be stammering and stuttering around you throughout February 2022. Why? Because they're trying to perpetrate bull swanky and subterfuge. But you made a choice. We'll see if it was a good one or a bad one. Didn't even get time to shuffle. Base of the deck. What? Page of Pentacles. This talks about your business acumen. It also speaks about helping hands. Somebody's coming to help you out. This also speaks about offers and opportunities coming to you throughout the month of February 2022. My fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's get your rune and push off at a hot trot. Because you know I can be a chatty cat. Oh, you've got 2 rune stones. Fabulous. When you read rune stones and it's more than one, you always read them from right to left. Right, good golly and gosh. Somebody breached your boundaries. This is Uraz, represented by the Hierophant, Taurus energy in tarot, darling dears. It's on its face or sideways. Somebody doesn't like your independent will. Oh well, from the nosebleed section. Somebody that breached your boundaries. Somebody's having a tense time. Yes, baby, it's tense. This is how unbothered you are about their tensation. You're eating crisp blood. Represented by the letters V and U. The numbers 20, 21, 22, 23. Somebody needs to go and get an internal checkup, darling dear. There's somebody at the door. You know I've got my whole property wrapped down with security, right? Let me call in one of the progeny. O'Shea? O'Shea! There's somebody at the door! Mummy's very busy. I'm talking to the cats. Right, sorry for the interruption, darling dears. Uraz on its face, darling dears. Somebody's unforgiving. They didn't want to conform to your rules and regulations. If this is a situation where you was married to this person, divorce is afoot. Yes, that relationship was based on fragility and a tissue of lies and impotence. Impotence to do the right thing. They didn't do the right thing with you. They've got the papers. You've got papers on them. Yes, baby. This also speaks about what some of you are choosing to divorce yourself from some kind of establishment, leaving a job that doesn't serve your purpose, because it's filled with what the echopraxic and those that have undiagnosed psychosis is. You choose not to be around that anymore. Why? Because it's going nowhere fast. You will never get rich working for the man. Some of you are going out and going your own way into the undergrowth, as we've been told to do by Abraham Lincoln. Always forward, never backwards. And go so far you can't hear the skullduggerous, in the words of Eleanor Roosevelt. Well, I did rephrase it a little. Uraz on its face, lean in my big cat fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Somebody abused their power around you. And guess what? They are going through retribution season. It's not fabulous for them. It's a very tense time, guys. Tense. They didn't want the situation to end. Somebody also wanted you to stay in a job that was bringing a big cat down. Why? Because they fed off of your negativity, your sadness, feeling lack, and directionless. They wanted you to stay crusty of lip and confused of eye. Talking about crusty of lip, I'm feeling a bit now. Where's my Please excuse me 1 second, guys. Yes, baby. Had to get my lip gloss because it's popping. We will not be crusty of lip, having the what scallower terrorizing our mouth corners as we are confused about situations that need to be gone. This is about making a firm choice, using your cranium, darling dear, because certain shit's naive doesn't add up. And indecision is just like complacency and comfort zone kryptonite to a big cat fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Listen, no crusty lips around here, blood. Right, your other rune. Oh, good golly and gosh. Listen, I kid you not. You're divorcing yourself from situations that no longer serve you, darling dear. And you have Isa, represented by the Hermit, the Virgo energy of it all. Self-improvement, self-examination. You had to go in. You was forced into the DNS. You was forced into it. What's that? The dark night of the soul, darling dear. But you go gangster with it. This is about self-improvement, darling dear. You mastered something, possibly spiritual ascension. Having isolated yourself from situations that no longer serve you, represented by the letters K, I, and C. And the numbers 36, 37, 38, and 39. This is about you what? Icing out a challenge, something that was frustrating in your life, something that had a hold of your what? Psychological password, blood. You're letting it go like fodder on the wind. Posh clap. Let's get the tarot on the tableau. Base of your deck, darling dears. Look, I can't make it up. You've got a two thing going on here. And who rules the tools? The High Priestess. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. You understand why you have a file on these what? Unscrupulous, seedy characters, right? Turning your back on temporary situations that was meant to what? Get you great, make you realize your greatness and realize that situation was below your spiritual pay grade. This is about you what? Taking active movement towards your plans, your creative plans, a new beginning, moving away from what was temporary and meant to be fodder on the wind. Two of Wands, Aries, as well as Mars energy, darling dear. You put your back into it. You did. What energies are flowing through you? Gosh. Hey, I told you. Leaving a situation. Bombs over Baghdad. Come through outcast. Posh. Clap. Good golly and gosh. A cheating titara. Someone who loves to lie, cheat, and steal, and not necessarily in that order. Someone who is skullduggerous to the core. You turned your shapely back. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power. A situation they didn't want to end. In the reverse, this is a divorce. A divorceation from a situation. In the reverse, the Tower speaks about it, what? Not being a sudden change. You had to get to the situation where you did not like being effed over, tricked, pressed, pumped, and perturbed, pillaged, and looted. Moving away from a situation, it was emotionally heavy. A lot of confusion in the situation, and the Tower card on its face, darling dears, is represented by Fire, Mars, and Uranus energy. This also speaks about, you're going to be hearing that somebody's going to tell you that they're going to off themselves because you won't come back. Big Cat, it is your right and your duty as a spiritual being having a human experience to call 999 or 911 or 119, whatever the emergency services is in your country, and direct it to their mud hut. Don't go there, because you've seen the first 48. You've seen Crime Watch Daily. You've seen Trey King. You know you won't be coming back. They want a what? Chalk line, outline around your blood. Skullduggerous to the core. This person is lying, cheating, all of the above. They're not allowing common sense to reign in their cranium. They didn't like the fact that you got the strength to move on from a situation, but it wasn't easy. Pisces, as well as Saturn energy, darling dears. Pisces, the 12th house. They're going through some karma. Really? Let me get another card. See what's going on here. Base of the deck, some kind of partnership. This could be a job. This is about what? Them not recognizing what you brought to the tableau. Well, it's too late now. You've turned your back and all these cards fell out. But this one fell into my hand. Judgment! You called judgment on the situation. How'd you do that? By forgiving it, darling dear. You forgave a situation with someone who was skullduggerous, a working situation where it wasn't great, wasn't fabulous, gorgeous or lovely. What's throwing on you is the spirit of what? Rebirth, change, being divinely guided. This also speaks about an ex. Would love to come through for one more round, Julie, with your hairline. Split that deck. A burden for sure. Are you going to allow it? Hell no. As free as the wind blows through your lace front, you're not having it. You are taking a chance on you. Look at this imagery, darling dears. The Fool speaks about you packing light. You're not taking the what? The bull swankyites with you. The pet cemeteryites must stay where they are. They tried to trick you into believing that coffins came with a bunk bed. Oh, how now, brown cow. This is you taking a leap of faith, darling dear, being adventurous. The dog speaks of, looking at you, speaks about the what? The loyalty you truly deserve. You are also taking your loyalty on the road, returning to your confidence, darling dear, trusting in the unseen, and secondly, yourself. This also speaks about a new partner that's coming towards you, which is going to be judgment, darling dear. Base of the deck. They're mentally trapped about you. This is the energy that's swirling round you, blood. Let it continue to swirl and not settle in the name of the Most High. Not having it. What else is going on? Where does the big cat fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, need to be focusing, right? Their attention towards during... Oh, this one jumps right into my hand. The Queen of Swords, blood. They crossed you and you're not taking them back. Look, you are so gangster. You don't wear a face mask, you wear an eye mask with the eyes cut out. You see a thing or two about a thing or two. The wisdom of your experiences. Thank you very much, Amanda English. Going straight in the Big Cat Chronicles. Reiki Master IB. So when I pray, I send discernment, healing, your way. Yes, baby. Queen of Swords, darling dear, the wisdom of your experiences. This is also a woman who is divorced, woman or man, because you know gender is fluid in tarot, darling dear. A situation that was extremely heavy. A lot of emotions. You cried a lot of tears. But baby, it's nothing compared to the tears you cried with them. They were what? The captain of the pole-bearing team. Hey, you're Xing them out. You are also what? Hyper. You tell the truth, darling dear. You tell the truth. Some people don't like it. Well, that's their business. Go away. This also speaks about spiritual downloads, listening and acting. The swords is active movement on any information, intel that comes your way. You have to remember, opportunities are fleeting. Queen of Swords represents a female, somebody who's aged 18 upwards. In a male, is from 35 upwards. Moving on from a situation, guided by God. You are too blessed to be stressed, darling dear. Moving on. Who God bless, no man can curse. Taurus energy, as well as the Hierophant in the upright. Look, whatever they try to do, you cut it out, darling dear, or in the process of cutting it out, gathering information that so you can separate yourself in the name of God. Hey, you're not ramping, darling dear, and you're not taking any prisoners. You need to pay attention to what you're being told, darling dear. See everything for what it truly is, and realize who comes with the devil in their heart, and who comes what? With God, leading God and its word. Or their actions and their words. You see things more clearly, darling dears. It's a lot of cards. What challenges might you face during the month of February 2022? Let's see. Again, we see the Two of Swords, darling dears. You're going to question the decision you made, but this goes to Four of Swords, darling dears. Recuperate, rest, and rejuvenation. Mercury retrograde, allow my tongue blood. Someone's such a liar that they twist your words, darling dear, and they still would like to stab you again over the choice you made. This goes to Four of Swords. You need to understand you are getting spiritual healing. You had to be put on pause by Father God for you to realize who you truly are, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of the Truth Seekers. Base of the deck, darling dear. You have loyalty on its way in the form of a loyal partner. This also speaks about your pentacles, darling dears, where you've invested your pentacles, your time, your energies. You will see what comeback, long-term comeback from your investments, darling dear, whether it's a new career, study, education, your health, whatever you've invested in, darling dear, you will see a return of it. It's been slow to come because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, darling dears. Let me clarify these cards. Base of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. You have to understand me, cat. Today was for them, tomorrow is for you. You are on top of the wheel. Fate, destiny, and good luck is on your side. This also speaks about a full-on change, spiritually guided. Right, let's clarify this Queen of Swords. See what's going on with her. Or him, because I told you gender is fluid in tarot. Clarify the Queen of Swords, please. Thank you very much. Yes, baby. You realize the fucking ease of it all. You was in a situation where you was being put in competition with others. There was a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, and you was dealing with somebody who liked to come through with a two-piece. And I'm not talking about the two-piece from KFC. Somebody who was skullduggerous to the core, darling dear. Look, Seven of Swords, two different decks. Lying, cheating, scandalous, darling dear. Heinous crimes, they lied on you. This person can't come back. They feel mentally stuck. Did you hear that scream? They're screaming in their mind blood as they go through what they did to you and what they can't get back. This person is fully trapped. You're also going to hear about somebody going to the slammer, the prison, right? To be sat down. Seven of Swords, two different decks, darling dears. The two twos talks about what? A parting of the ways. The two sevens speak about light-hearted fun. What they did to you, they laughed about, darling dear. They thought it was funny. Well, who's laughing now? As they're facing imprisonment. Some of them are going to try and what? Tug at your emotional springs or strings, right? To tell you that they're going to try and off themselves. Well, they better what? You better call in the emergency services and don't go there. Seven of Swords on its face, 2 different decks. Good golly and gosh, how but lucky they are. This is somebody who what? Who has no resolution in their life, and they've been caught red-handed, telling lies, untruths, a full-on airbender, right? A perpetrator of the fucking blood and a bringer of the big cup of opium. You caught them in a lie. You see the truth. You understand that they're dick dealing, mattress backing. It was slow for you to get the message about what they brought to your table, darling dear. You didn't want to believe it. Why didn't you want to believe that? And you had so much evidence. Because you thought you was going to be with them for the long haul. Well, you fought. And God laughed. Because you was only there to learn a lesson, darling dear. A lesson. Scandalous, skullduggerous for sure. Tree sloth, definitely. Little finger, oh yeah. What does God want you to know? What does Father God want you to know about the decision you made? This spiritually guided decision. One to move away from conflict, understand your spiritual balance. Listen, God wants you to know that you are secure and set. If you have progeny, you are an excellent mother. You are also wife material. You didn't deserve the or husband, because I told you gender is fluid. The Queen of Pentacles has got her head screwed on as far as somebody had an affair on you, darling dear. Listen, if they skated, they're a skating bitch. Hell is on earth, mate. This speaks about you, what? Having that business acumen about you. Who F's over the Queen of Pentacles, who has the mind of the Queen of Swords? Only a bottom feeder. A left behinder, a pet cemeteryite. Queen of Pentacles, this is about you taking the time to study many things. This is about you, what? Having many irons in the fire. Realizing that your self-worth cannot be bought or bartered. Understanding that you are what? Trusting in the unseen to guide your steps throughout the month of February 2022. Base of the deck, darling dear. And whoever this narc is, this sociopath, this undiagnosed psychosis carrying person or personages are, they can't do you a damn thing. So therefore they're in the background lying and spying. A situation that you simply had to wash your face like David from. 5 of Swords. Again, somebody, did you hear the bell? Everything is a sign, darling dear. A sign. And it also speaks of what? Confirmation of what I'm telling you, darling dears. This person, emotionally controlling, darling dear, emotionally manipulative. Had you what? As one of many. We already saw the 5 of Wands. Had the big cat. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in competition. The King of Cups is also a husband, darling dear. You've divorced yourself from that husband or wife. You realize that material is for fugazi and needs to go back to the astro turf blood. Not loving it. You are not focused on them. You're not even looking at them. You're not even looking at the past. You're focusing on what you can make. This is about you looking back at how far you've come, darling dears. Love it. Look, from all of that heartbreak and betrayal. This is about having isolated yourself and focused on your work, your mental health. Understanding your mental health is your wealth on this Malkuth. Who is it? A package? A delivery? All right. Leave it there. I'll come and see it in a minute. You know I'll be shining a big light on that, darling dear. This is the DNS, darling dear. You had to turn your back on that betrayal. I told you, a lot of tears. You took a leap of faith. You took a chance on yourself. Rolled the dice. Led with forgiveness. This is why judgment has been called, darling dears, on whomsoever tried to cross you, darling dear, or cross you off. Continue to focus on your work, darling dear, because you're about to release the burdens, whatever burdens were on you, darling dear. Your work, your worth ethic, as well as your success will speak for itself. Somebody is also going to be burdened by your success, your accolades, whether it's certificates, right, a new job, a new business, or even your health. You're looking good in them streets. Hear that? Oh dear, strung out. They're strung out, blood. This is why I don't take the adverts out. Everything is a sign in the readings, my dear big cat. A blockage. Yes, they've got a blockage. Clarify the Two of Swords. The decision you made, Libra energy, as well as the moon energy, darling dears. This choice you made that was slow in coming, Knight of Pentacles at your back. Positive change. Yes, baby. You realize what they was bringing you down. But you realize also when you left that situation, you still had Five of Pentacles. Some of you left with progeny. This also speaks about traveling, journey. Something is journeying towards you. Some kind of a message. And it also shows what? Cupid's arrows. Jeez. Again, journey and travel, mentally moving on from a situation that no longer serves you. This is a woman and child or a man and child. You left with spirit at your back. The unseen, darling dear. You leant back in faith, Psalms 91:1. And you're being what? Gifted. It's been slow but steady income of what? Fortunate events. Base of the deck. And whomsoever this scourge from the dark past, they would love to come back and give you a gift. Let me tell you something. Don't eat with them and don't drink from them. Why? Because they're codependent and they'd love to manifest you back into the fucking ease. They're filled of drama, darling dear. And they would love to come and make you what? A duo, a double act, right? Look, reversed emperor. This is somebody who abused the position of power that they had in your life, darling dear. This is nobody's father. If you've got progeny with them already, they pay no attention. They try to what? Buy the children with gifts, darling dear. Codependent. Drama filled. And also trying to get your secrets. Get at your progeny's emotions. Well, they see them for who they are. Your children are very perceptive, darling dear. Look what's behind that. Judgment is on them. This is an ex that would still like to be Mac the Knife during Mercury retrograde, no less. That's so 2020. What's the matter with them? What about this Knight of Pentacles do we need to know? Don't accept these past people back. Family, friends, a job, whatever was bringing you down in a mental health kind of a way, darling dear. Time to what? Crush it under your flip-flop. What's that? Your common sense. See things for what they truly are. Two of Swords. Make that decision. Look! Because I told you, some of you are going into a duo. And it is judgment in their face. Whomsoever tried to imprison you, they will be stuck in their own tiny minds. Yes, stuck with going nowhere fast, mate. Right? With the choices they made. Oh, wow. Look at this. Two of Swords. You made that decision. Two different decks, darling dears. You made that decision. And it was the right one, darling dear. They absolutely never you doubt the decision you made. You relied on your spiritual strength and have been gifted with a new beginning. This leap of faith that you're taking, this new adventure, tap into your creativities, all of this wonder energy. Be inspired, darling dears, and follow your passion. That is where you will find your plot. What's the matter with these people? Something about a plot. Somebody's got a grave plot sorted out. Good God. Sorry, that has to be investigated immediately. I need a fresh deck. What's this about the grave plot? Base of the deck. Somebody's trying to manifest something. This is a master manipulator. What's this? This person from the past wants you brown bread, right? As they sing Amazing Grace in their baritone blood. They've got a reason why they want you dead. Because you won't take their cup. This is someone that gives the cup to everyone. And remember, they would like a one-night stand. The Knight of Cups is very charming. But they come with secrets. Look how rusty and crusty that cup looks. They would love a one-night stand with you, right? Because of the choice you made to move away from an emotionally draining situation. So why do they want the big cat brown bread? That's Cockney rhyming slang for dead. Because you mastered something, darling dear. You mastered in what? Getting to the bag. Being happy, right? They don't like the fact that you're having an 11-11 fade. They don't like you being in the sunshine. They want you in this sackcloth and ashes blood. But this is what you're going to get in their face. Soak it to them, big cat. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a true protector and provider. And this also represents Father God. That burden is unbalanced and they have no spiritual team with them, right? So guess who they're getting their messages from? Right, you're right. This also speaks about someone being in their cups. They've got no savings. Money slips through their fingers. King of Cups, master those emotions around this person, darling dear. Mask your emotions. That's what they want, to pull you off your trolley. And they want you dead. Yes. They're on a knife's edge, I told you. Someone's at crisis point, guys. The same knife that they wanted to stab you is stabbing them. Imagine that. Split the deck. Continue to focus on your passions and your creativity. Be inspired to what? Go forth and multiply in your abundance on every level during the month of February 2022. My big cat, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Oh, pardon me, darling dears. That was a spiritual belch because I speaks the truth, Rolf. Pinky's up. Let's get some more intel before we push off. Whatever they're trying to do, it will be returned to sender, darling dears. They try to stick and stock you in a situation. 7 of Cups, make you confused of eye and crusty of lip as they continue to stab and betray you. You mastered your emotions, darling. They are bossed up, trusted in the unseen with faith the size of a mustard seed, intuitively guided again, the energy of the 2. This is 3 2s on the table now, darling dears. 3 2s is about your what? Direction. Your direction has been reversed. Intuitively guided using your discernment. We've got the Saturn energy. Saturn comes with what? Assessment and mastery, as well as structure and abundance. I told you, you've mastered something. Listen, Divine wants you to know that you are Ibex, the goat, the greatest of all time. You are Ibex. If there is a crack, you don't fall back. This is about what? Being warned to take opportunities that come your way. This is a chance for you to what? Create a stable foundation and boss up. Some of you will be buying new homes, darling dear. This is about what? Having parties. Listen, you better check and recheck that invite list. Not every energy to see what you've got going on in your domicile. Because why? They be jelly bogelly. Turn your back on those negative situations from those that did not, I repeat, appreciate you, big cat, while you was there. Now that you're gone, you are everything to them. Stay gone, blood. Stay gone. World card. It's been called. Right. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddler over to Teesprings, toddler over to Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. They will try to sway you back into the darkness. Be strong, big cat, and realize as you eat your crisps, they're at crisis point, guys. And they want to help me for the cyclone for ashes. Resist. From the ash. Oh, and as I always say, don't get smoked and don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. God.